All right, I am going to explain this paragraph because there's two of the block paragraph two in editor mode. And here you can see I just write something in my website, and this is an article that it says like let's see, it says this one is this one. This is duplicate content. So Google Search Console is the marked with the duplicate content and not indexed. So even though I wrote about 2,600 words for a single article, it is not ranked. And anyway, I just want to like delete it and let's say change the keywords, because before I used other keywords that are similar to other pages and they were competing themselves. Some kind of keyword uh, confused, something like that, and it would suggest this is saying that too few interaction with the top 10 with other phrases, because the condition is that because I am not changing it yet. I am now still using this kind of content before, and now I am changing the keywords and the latent semantics. I already copy and paste to a cell, so we can see here there's 70. No, this is the first one. So eventually this is 70 keywords, but this one is I think is not relevant to the content. It is some kind of footer element, like the policy state, right? So I should delete this and consider it is 70 at least. And today I wrote about a new content to share my tips, my real tips and tricks about using WordHero AI, and really doing the thing that I want to tell people using WordHero AI, and then later we can humanize the content and avoid the Google update. Like lately, people were saying there's a spam update. Right before this, there's another spam. Anyway, there will be a lot of updates in the future, and we are not going to give up the AI writer. And how to make our content that is reliable and useful to people, right? Before this, they were saying that we should provide useful content. And in fact, I am writing useful content for people because I am sharing some kind of strategy to use WordHero AI. So I even here you can see I even wrote about what is my favorite, and then work stream and tabs, right? So view, search engine, index, and rank AI content. There will be another update for other pages because I think now I am going to do a lot of work to that website, because this is just test, and some part are great idea because I really share something in this website, and this in the blog, like the affiliate marketing lighting. But anyway, this is not finished, and I am going to update a lot of blog templates, some kind of videos, and to explain in the very detailed way to this tool, and also in this tool also together to improve my website performance. I want to share because this kind of tools is great tools, and by sharing, people like they were communicating with me in WhatsApp, in Facebook, and they are helping me. Okay, this part I don't understand, and it really make me think about the writing process that to improve, and I love it. So the more share and the more I get, I think this is a great way to learn and grow. By the way, how do I use those two paragraphs? Maybe this is the most important thing. Like, uh, you know, when I write about this one, originally I used this headline. This is the headline. It is like also using the tools of blog headlines, right? So I input two keywords because I was targeting on two keywords for the same page. I know people would just saying that okay, I just focus on one keyword, but usually I I would test if it is better to use one keyword or two keywords for WordHero AI to write something like a tutorial. And for now, I think two keywords is better than one keyword. I can tell you why. So this will be a subject, right? And this will be an object. If you know what I mean. I think this one is like the two, and this one will be like the people, right? People. So use the two, and I want to introduce the two first, and this already in the beginning. So I was used doing the same thing. So in this part, like I want to say them writing tips for beginners because I want to share tricks and tips for this page, right? And write with AI. Then this is the second keyword, but humanize the content. Okay, this part is what I want to improve my AI content because without humanization, in the future maybe people read, okay, your content sounds weird and it's not that easy to understand, and it's like a lot of keyword stuffing, something like that. And yes, now this keyword stuffing, I think I didn't check it yet. But, when I use this Hemingway app, so we can see 7 of 129 sentences were are very hard to read. Alright, I think, yeah, maybe. But I think it is easy to improve, like this one. So I can, sorry, it's like here, then it's done, right? Sorry, never mind. So like this one, we can just simply like improve it like this. break the sentences. But I think this, this editor, we can, I think, if we just click here and then it jumps to where we should edit, it will be great improvement, right? So anyway, just a suggest. In this way, so I can improve the content further. And how do I do it? How do I use those tools? And when I make sure this content is easy to be understood by the WordHero AI. So it is a little wrong, right? These are like you use two keywords and you use one object, and one object is for the beginners, right? And the subject is light with the AI. And then at the very beginning, I use only those outlines to write. I use only the paragraphs to write this part of content. And sometimes I manually change, right? And even I add somewhere, I should input some kind of internal link, other links also. Maybe I need to back up with a external link. I also mention here, and in this way. So I think there's a paragraph that I totally depend on this part. All those content is written by broad paragraphs, the lucky icon part. And let's say for like the how many keywords that I listed here and not included by using this method, right? Like just highlight this and then just click here, and it will write, and it will include the keywords. Then I think that's like this much keywords were not included. So it's like 20, I think. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 20. So 70, almost 70 of them, we have 20 left. And then I use some part of the here paragraphs and included the left and not used keywords here to write about. And if we really want to not use any of this, it's also okay. I test in other articles for my clients. People hire me to write some kind of content for them, and then they edit. And anyway, I don't know their website, and I cannot share with you for that content yet. Maybe never. But in the future, I will show you, right? There's a content in this website. I definitely will improve it, and I will definitely share with you. So this is the tactics. Maybe sometimes people saying that, oh yes, in this part maybe is there any difference? Because I think in this way, in this rocky icon, I think it will naturally pick up the keywords, not used keywords, and generate the content based on the outline you highlighted. And then we have the paragraphs here. And we don't need to even think about, which keywords to be included in which part of the outline. And there will be like 10 outlines in the article. So which part? This is also a headache for me before. But when we use the editor V2, I found that, we don't even need to think about this. And it is just like you generate those excellent headline, or maybe saying the title, right? And you use those block outlines, and then you generate this this kind of outlines, and then you just highlight the outline and use the lock icon. Most of them, like maybe 70% of those keywords will be included, and you don't even notice, and you don't even need to select and write about. Or maybe the development team were not aware of this kind of content, because they just here like a free keywords to be included. If not selected, okay, uses all discretion, right? So I think sometimes it's also almost free or four keywords. So in other times, we should create a little thing about further information regarding the outline, and then generate a next part of the content. And for now, I want to say that if we want to get it done easily, maybe the structure like this one will be easier. You set a keyword and then explain the keyword, and maybe the subject and the object, right? And contain some kind of verbs and to generate the content. I think this one will be most easy way to include the keywords for now, I think, but you can test. And eventually, maybe when the creation is finished, maybe you can just change the outlines, the headlines, the title. I think it's all right, because eventually you need to improve it and make it easy to understand. Maybe people are telling me that, I want to use the short outline for my content, because that's their way to create their content. And yes, the people were discussing with me in WhatsApp. So they're from Turkey, and is there any way? I eventually I tell them that I usually suggest we need to write about long content. For now, I use a long outline, long sentence to generate the paragraphs. Yeah, in this way. So maybe you can do it. You can edit the outlines later. But in the lighting part, in the AI lighting part, we should make this outlines maybe and the headlines also in a very complete way. And we should mention who is doing what, like this part of the content. So with the subjects, objects, and the verbs and the action, maybe taking you to somewhere, maybe right. Who is what, maybe who do what. This kind of structure is helping us to generate better, and it's making our work become easier. This is how AI working for us now, for people's generation, and this is an amazing way to use AI, because when I do this, it's like I can generate fast. In this, I think 1,600. I use almost an hour because uh, because this is an tutorial, right? We don't want to like just handle the article to the people that you hire, that hire you, and it is really need to be serious about the output, because it's going to share my skills and share my thoughts. So I spend more time, and it is worth it. I hope in the future maybe I got indexed by this URL. Right? it is not. It is not indexed because I think I record the other video for this kind of content. But it really hurts me why this is not indexed, right? But let's face it, this is the reality. When you think you are writing something, but you are actually competing yourself in the same website, this is the case. You need to focus on different keywords to write different articles to offer people the unique value for each URL. I think this is the requirement from Google. Okay, and now I do it, and maybe we can test it. But the most important part, I think, is the I want to address you that block paragraphs. There are two ways. The first way, we just simply use this, and it will conclude the keywords, and we don't need to look into it. For now, it's only 70, right? In last time and some other videos, I show you it is almost one word, one by one. It's almost like a 130 words. How can each time you include three, right? You need to click and highlight 40 times, over 30 times. This is not AI. This is I know, I don't know. This is you are you would like to use your pen to write. I think I have to select one by one, and then okay, this is belong to here, and then I generate. It's going to kill me. I would like not to use the keyword assistant, but now luckily we have this, and we should use it, and we should make it faster, because when we do this, it is a lot of faster. And if you want to use the old way, okay, I was I was told that people, hey, thank you, you told me how to use this block paragraphs, and every time I use it, and I break each of those outlines, and then I generate a lot of excellent content. And yes, it will be alright. But anyway, there's an easier way to do this, because when you use those block paragraphs, and now you have it, and later we use this one, right? And then we deal with the most difficult part with this one. Or maybe some part of this, and you want to say like, oh, this one's not finished, I want to express there's another excellent idea, it is not included and it is not mentioned by the AI, by the block paragraphs, the locket icon, and you should use this. And also, in some part of those, you should use other parts like block interest, right? I think this one I use the block interest, and also you should use the block conclusions for the last part. And this one exactly, I didn't change any characters for this part, right? I just want to put it there. Maybe in the future I will say like this one. Make it short, right? Sorry, what is happening? Oh, right. Let's see this like paragraphs, sentences, words. So I think this is one like 1006. Let's say words per sentence. For me, like this one is going to 13 to 14. Not sure. All right, let's check it out. So this is 1659, right? And then it's 6131, 13 to 14, and let's make it divide those. Oh, it's 12. Better. I think that maybe you don't know what I mean. I think 14 equals 16. 9. So it is most like when you have this one, and there will be this one. So for this one, I think it is so enough, right? And its readability will be great. And I just need to change some part of it. And so I want to make it like a grade 7. Eventually, I will get there. Maybe another video, maybe not. There will be a lot of chances we can highlight this. And I'm going to buy it, right? Desktop ABB, maybe buy it tonight. So maybe let's try it. Okay, in this part, like going to on the editor, refresh. it's not the same, right? I don't know. It is not the same anyway. But I have other content to be created in this. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe because this one will change change for regarding those keywords? Oh, I remember because I was doing this after this one, so I was long about using just these ones. These keywords latent semantics for before this, but maybe in other way there will be a ranking change for the keywords. But anyway, we should apply those keywords into those. But for now, I don't think I really need to compete with this kind of content for yet. But definitely, I can show you how to include it. But for now, I just want to tell you about paragraphs, and this is the explanation. And eventually, we need to improve it. And let's say in the future, like when we publish the content, we definitely maybe not ranking on the top 10, and there will be changing in the top 10. There's our chance, and we need to like updating our website contents, like catch up with the latest version, and we need to import those new ideas, new words into those, right? When we have this WordHero AI, and when we have these paragraphs here and here, right? Both of this will be great for us. Like when we really want to say like a short story writing API, this kind of content like we can include like API short story, right? Maybe this is not the way I want to learn. I think I'm not telling people that we are going to use the WordHero AI to write stories. I think maybe I should because people were using this to write about story because I don't practice it yet. I usually practice the content for a website, especially when people are going to write website blogs for the organic traffic. All right, so maybe uh, the story part I will skip. So right, plot. And this is about a story. I think maybe we should include it because increase visual or humanize stories. Story writing, right? Maybe let's try it. Maybe let's make this video longer. Yeah, we show you a demo for this learning writing. Okay, this one is complete. So no, this one is already included. This one is not. No need to include. So stories. Okay, stories telling. Okay, unskip book plot. Skip and faster, craft faster. What is this? Okay, I don't know it. But faster. I don't know. I don't know what the hell is. Anyway, the AI knows faster. Oh, faster. So allows skills pricing. And for the record, I think the allows people like this is like a this is an active way to write. Like he allows, she allows, something like that. So before maybe the AI will change it like allow. Now I think the AI is like some kind of improving. So it will write it like this exactly. So uh, thanks to the developed team, right? It is making me feel easier. Like before this, I really want to like I want to make sure 100 at least like this one, and it's killing me now. So product develop pocket. So it's like we need to. I really want to mention that we need to like this, not this. In this one, if you consider this will be a keyword, right? So each keyword, each line. Mm, fiction. Okay, so this is the. So let's see the API storytelling. Storytelling. I really want to need to. How can you write? Can we write a book? Fiction, right? With AI. And now we maybe I really want to. I don't want to make trouble on it. So you can see here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Here, let's go. I think storyline. Oh, maybe killing me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Two keywords were included. Can a computer program write best-selling novels? If possible, is there more crafting? Craft, a good story. Craft. I think craft is already used. current work, I feel like with ideas doing research can replace human touch when it come to creating emotional connections with the readers. After all, stories is about people and no computer program and play replicable nouns. Short stories. And for this part, like maybe we are not including those keywords quite enough. So I need to add one sentence like to include some part of those keywords and then to write about like like short stories, the API novel. Okay. Suppose us to write short stories. Suppose us. I don't know what it is, but let's try. Faster and develop our skill. Right? Faster is included now. All right. So for this one, we can see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 14. We have now 8, 8 keywords included. We just, you know what? We just input two sentences, right? Now it is included. All right. In a few minutes, and we are going to include 10 about almost 10 keywords. If I want to input a lot of this into the content. So this is will be our um, writing. But I think rather than writing a story, I think maybe I need to develop another strategy. By the way, to write story because it is totally different to create a novel with the WordHero AI. We need to really think about the plot yeah, and divide the whole story into different parts, into different characters, one by one. Maybe in the future, I will show you to write a story about um for the Chinese reader, a fiction maybe martial art, something like that. And for now, I really appreciate the team that is developing this kind of tactics I really love this keyword assistant because when we include those keywords, maybe in the future, maybe for the fiction, maybe for the storytelling, we really want to make some kind of keywords to be included in our story, then we can do it, because there will be always some kind of description you want to insert into the story. And when you only depend on the AI, and it would not be our favorite output. Usually that is the case. And I am not sure if this part will be better, because and I forgot to mention about that. And I don't know, it is a weird situation, because when you see here, skip product, right? And we use this, and the AI is separate the commas by commas, like the unused keywords is here. So we need to add the block. So sometimes it is providing the keywords, and we want to, okay, this part I'm not writing, and the AI is picking up for me, and then I write a sentence, and then I choose a tone to write it about. And maybe in the future, I think this kind of a function will be better for us to generate story paragraphs. And this one, I love this one. Yeah. So maybe before we have to choose, maybe it is not related. I think maybe not a good idea. But anyway, this providing some kind of solutions. If you want to in one paragraph, I just insert some keywords, and then I use this one paragraphs, and then the keywords I want to include will be here. For now, it's always two keywords here. Maybe in the future, maybe three, but anyway, it is some kind of is helping us to include those keywords in the paragraphs here. So for now, you can understand what I was saying in the Facebook group. So the first one is the use lucky icon to highlight the sentence to write, right? And then the second one, we will insert keywords, or maybe it will select from the keyword assistant, and then we can input some kind of descriptions here. Then we generate some sentence, and this copy and paste to somewhere. We need to write. And yes, I really think about that. This one is not very. It's no longer paragraphs, right? It is you highlight some kind of content, and some sentences, maybe sometimes I even do a lot of sentence, like a whole paragraph to write, like this one, right? If you are not satisfied the expression, if you think that okay, this not expression expressing the words you want to tell people. So you just get this part to be highlighted and then write it about. So sometimes you can get better output for what you are confusing about. And sounds like a no bright work, right? But it helps, and especially when you are not in the mood of writing. Yeah, sometimes it just happens, right? We don't want to write anymore, but we have to write. We need to make a living, right? So with this AI, we can do it. So I don't know how other AIs is performing for the keywords because I don't use other AI to write for a long time, so I only focus on WordHero AI. So in this part, maybe later I will increase the sentence, increase some kind of the ideas to make it longer, right? So 200, 2,700. Oh, it's like a pillow content. I think it's okay because this is pages. I want to make a long and do a lot of internal link to other useful sentence, useful article blogs to support this page content. Page is different from blog, right? And for some new writers, for some maybe they are new to the website building, maybe they should understand these clickable pages are more important than blogs. Sometimes, in most of the case, you need to make this part, especially when we are learning the blog website, blogging, doing the blogging, we need to make these pages that are more in-depth content. And in this way, so I think I have enough demonstration for you to understand those blog paragraphs and understand how to use those keywords for now. And even I show you with these sentences, right? Yes, it is the key. Like you want to include those keywords, and you make those keywords in some kind of content that include API first, and then short story here again. And when you include those, it is easier, right? So this is another trick, and maybe I should share about this trick here and somewhere. But it is real because this when you read this, this will be written by AI. Okay, anyway, thank you. I see you next time, and please give me a like. I really need it because more likes, more recommendation, and more people coming to us, join us, and we can make these tools better and better. Thank you.